Self-Care Saturday. Thank you guys for coming to my channel. I'm J Rose at Honey Covered Roses. We have a little bit going on today. We're not doing recipes per se, but we're using some recipes, and I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of how I make them and why I use them and why I love them so much. So we'll get into that. Also, I want to do this.
Peace, everyone. Thank you for coming to my channel, Honey Covered Roses. If you're new here, well then, welcome. Please don't be a stranger to the comments, and please don't forget to subscribe to show love and support to me, the creator, and also to see all future videos. There are so many wonderful recipes that you can find using all of these wonderful ingredients. I wanted to make this video to share some of the ways these natural ingredients from your kitchen can become such a major part of your self-care routine. Speaking of refrigeration, most natural DIY cosmetics have a pretty short shelf life, especially when you're combining them with water. Be sure you're educating yourselves on the dangers of using expired product or products beyond shelf life. I refrigerate my water-containing products and usually use them within 7 days. Keeping this in mind can help protect you from dangerous things like bacteria and mold, which are harmful and can actually be counterproductive in your journey. So for this DIY herbal hair shampoo or tea rinse, I've used cleansing herbs like ambunu, which I obtained from Shebe, USA. Please check them out. I'll drop a link in the description. Also, there are herbs like hibiscus and nettle that soothe the scalp and aid in blocking a hormone called DHT, which can be responsible for hair loss. More of the herbs included in this specific preparation include rosemary, thyme, clove, rubbed sage, and cumin seeds, which are known to regenerate dormant follicles into the active phase of the growth cycle. Also, these herbs are great for strengthening the hair. Be sure to deep condition hair after using these herbs because they can be very, very drying. It's a good idea to start with only 1 or 2 herbs and listen to what your hair says about the treatment. This is where knowing your hair's needs come into play, involving density, porosity, and hair type. Using hot water can help extract the natural benefits of the herbs. Also, I will be infusing a fenugreek mixture that I've created, a cold infusion, to use this preparation in conjunction with. Fenugreek is also a known DHT blocker. To get my knots out, or I really didn't have that bad of knots, but this is my comb out after 30 days in braids and 1 week out, just leaving my hair dry like how you guys saw. So it's totally detangled. It's got body again. It's got moisture. It looks really good. And it's time to apply my henna. So yeah, we're gonna get to applying that, but it looks good. Huh.
you see me on the whole thing? You can't see my face?
I do have to warn you guys, using all of these preparations are messy, but I find them extremely fulfilling. Keep in mind that I do not do these treatments all the time. I usually only do a few ingredients at a time, depending on my hair's needs. Considering my hair was braided for 4 weeks, washing once a week in between, I thought it would be best to really love on my scalp and my hair by giving it some extra TLC. The reason my hair appears to be so excessively dry is because of that week 5 leaving it out. My hair had grown tremendously, and I was so excited to leave it out. But as we all know, it doesn't come without consequence. So yeah, just be really careful when handling your hair when it's this dry. When my hair was braided, I used a homemade growth oil that I would apply to my scalp every night. Also, I would pay particular attention to use it on my scalp after I washed my hair. Sealing in my hair's moisture by applying oil after using water is such a benefit. I can't even stress. In order for you to receive moisture, you have to have a moisture source. And that is going to be the number one choice, which is water. Oils can have moisturizing benefits, but they will never, ever replace water. Also, one thing that I usually pay attention to is the ends of my hair. I try to make sure that I moisturize, which means water, and then I seal. So that would be an oil, also a leave-in conditioner. Also, I may put a gel or I may put grease. It just depends on whatever I feel my hair needs at that time. See what I did there? Yeah. If you have a knot, it's just best to stop what you're doing and try to finger detangle it out. If you try to comb through it, it's just gonna snag and break off your hair. The most important part of using these types of herbs, never, ever, ever get them into your eyes. There's a video I saw by a fellow YouTuber who ended up in the ER with excruciating pain after Shikakai accidentally got into her eye. So work slow. I'll try to link that video in the description. At this point, my arms are tired, but I can see the light. It's almost done. It's important to keep the hair moist and make sure your coverage is even. Once the hair is dry, you're susceptible to breakage. After washing out all the herbs from my hair and the clay mask, I ended up using an Aussie conditioner to re-establish the moisture balance. Following the conditioner, I followed up with a DIY deep conditioner that I made using the Aussie conditioner and my mohair hair oils, which I absolutely adore. This is the next day after sleeping in that deep conditioner, and I took my hair out so that I could rinse it out with water and I could do my tea rinse that I made the day prior. Of course, I don't use this rinse with all the herbs in it. I strain it and I just pour it over the top of my head. So this is me fresh from a tea rinse. I don't wash the tea rinse out of my hair. I just leave it in. And following this treatment, I actually used a deep conditioner from Lotta Body Lotion and also my mohair hair oils, as well as a grease from Blue Magic. So I'm not using only natural herbs. I just really love to incorporate them into my routine. Thank you for watching, you guys.